We tend to believe that purpose is something elusive, a destination we must search for, discover, or somehow earn through enough self-development, life experience, or soul-searching. However, for most people, the problem is not that purpose is absent. The problem is that life becomes so noisy that it becomes difficult to hear ourselves clearly. Our daily constant input shows us that there is always another opinion, another expectation, another demand on our attention. Over time, it becomes easy to lose touch with what really matters beneath all the distractions. We become skilled at responding, reacting, performing, and achieving, but less practiced at listening inwardly. As a result, our purpose can begin to feel distant. It hasn't disappeared, it has been buried beneath layers of mental, emotional, and energetic clutter. Just as a room becomes difficult to navigate when too many unnecessary things have been accumulated, the inner world can become crowded with thoughts, obligations, fears, and old stories that no longer belong. Eventually, there is so much noise that clarity struggles to find space. The weight of what we carry. Much of this clutter is invisible. It may be an old disappointment that still shapes how we see ourselves. It may be a belief formed years ago that whispers we are not ready, not capable enough, or somehow not deserving of the life we want. Sometimes it is the weight of expectations inherited from family, culture, or society. Other times it is simply the accumulation of years spent saying yes to things that were not aligned to our inner nature. The challenge is that we become so familiar with carrying these things that we stop questioning whether they belong to us at all. Many people assume that because something has been with them for a long time, it must be part of their identity. Yet some of the thoughts, fears, and emotional patterns that consume our energy are simply remnants of an earlier chapter. They may have served a purpose once, helping us adapt, protect ourselves, or make sense of difficult experiences, but what once protected us can eventually begin to limit us. Purpose often becomes clearer not when we add something new to our lives, but when we release something old. Why clarity requires space. Nature offers a useful reminder here. Nothing healthy grows well in overcrowded conditions. A garden choked by weeds struggles to flourish. A forest floor requires space, light, and nourishment for new growth to emerge. The same principle applies internally. Many of us attempt to create clarity by thinking harder, planning more, or searching endlessly for answers. Yet clarity rarely emerges through force. More often, it appears when enough space has been created for insight to arise naturally. This is why some of our greatest realizations arrive unexpectedly during a walk, while sitting quietly with a cup of tea, during meditation, or while spending time in nature. In those moments, the constant mental chatter softens just enough for something deeper to come forward. Purpose tends to speak softly. It is rarely found amid overwhelm, urgency, and endless distraction. It emerges in moments of presence. The difference between purpose and pressure. One reason purpose can feel difficult to identify is because it is often confused with pressure. Pressure usually sounds like obligation. It comes with urgency, comparison, and the sense that something must be proven. It pushes, demands, and it creates tension. Purpose feels different. There is often an underlying sense of expansion. It creates energy rather than draining it. There is a feeling of connection, as though we are moving towards something that reflects who we truly are, rather than who we think we should be. This does not mean purpose is always comfortable, but there is a difference between the discomfort of growth and the exhaustion that comes from living out of alignment. The more inner clutter we clear, the easier it becomes to recognize that difference. Making room for what matters. Perhaps one of the most overlooked aspects of purpose is that it requires room to breathe. This means creating moments of stillness in a world that glorifies busyness. It means questioning beliefs that no longer serve us. It means releasing identities we have outgrown and giving ourselves permission to evolve. It means becoming more intentional about what we consume, not only through food, but through information, relationships, commitments, and environments. Every time we release something that no longer aligns, we recover a little more energy. We reclaim a little more attention. We create a little more space for what truly matters. And often, that is when purpose begins to reveal itself. Not as a dramatic revelation or a lightning bolt of certainty, but as a quiet knowing, a recurring pull towards something meaningful, a sense of aliveness that keeps resurfacing no matter how many times it is ignored. Perhaps purpose is less about becoming someone new, and more about clearing away everything that prevents us from being fully ourselves. When the clutter begins to fall away, what remains is often what was there all along, waiting patiently beneath the noise.